Today we're finding the best food in London. We're trying 5 classics: fish and chips, pizza, pasta, burgers and steak. Some will be cheap, some will be expensive. Let's get on with it.
Today we're in London, the capital of fish and chips. We're going to be going to some of the most popular spots and seeing which one's the best. This happens to be my personal fave. I keep seeing this place on every list of the best fish and chips. The Seashell of Lisson Grove. Also, just found out, this is Dua Lipa's favourite fish and chip spot. I don't know if that carries any weight. Let's go check it out. So I'm gonna get a small cod. We'll see how big it is. I will say, that was very easy. I just overheard someone saying something. I said it's not as good as I expected. We've got the goods. First of all, crunch. Good. I was gonna pour salt over the whole thing and then I remembered, this is ridiculous by the way. I got a mini salt container. Here we go. Also, I really like squeezing the lemon on. Don't know how you feel about that, but it came fresh out the fryer. It wasn't sat there, fresh. Right. You know what? I will stick and stand by this. If you don't have a fish and chips by the sea, are you really having fish and chips? It's a bit undersalted for me. Chip test. They're fish and chip chips. Mushy peas was extra. Tartar sauce was extra. You can get the ketchup and the vinegar, because I can't bring it out here. This isn't dry. It's really, really good. Also, this is a small fish and chips. They've loaded up the chips. $13.50. I don't know. That's a decent sized fish, by the way. Like, it was up to here. I'm gonna give this 3.8 out of 5. It genuinely reminds me of being back with my granddad, and he would like park out here. I'd run in, get it, and we'd eat it in the car. And still to this day, that's clearly what people are doing. Like there's a black cab parked up here, a car's just parked up here as well. You know what though? It might be a 3.9 because of just the memory. Right, we're at the Mayfair Chippy. This is one of the most expensive. This is the pricey area. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's already people giving me evils. I don't feel welcome. Yeah, he's just looked at me like, bruv, you don't belong. What are you doing? We should get in the queue because you can see it's a popping spot. There's no option of a small fish. It's £15.25. And I was like, oh, that's not bad for the chips. No, it doesn't include the chips. You've got to pay £4.95 to add the chips. That's going to be £20.20. That's a lot for a fish and chips. That isn't even the most expensive in London. The most expensive in London is £38. I feel like us Brits don't want to pay a lot of money for a fish and chips because it's just like, why would you do it when a fish and chips is literally £20.20? You're just like, bruv, no. How you doing, guys? You right? Is it right to place an order for takeaway?
Yeah, of course.
Cheers, man. Can we do just a cod and chip, please? Bruv, I've been given a buzzer for a fish and chips. Also, just a note, guys, it wasn't £20.20. It was £16.75. Still on the pricey end, don't get me wrong, but just want to make sure you're aware. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is there a colour in here?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, mate. Cheers. I will say, this was a lot quicker than the last one. They gave the peas, they gave a curry sauce, and they gave tartar sauce. Didn't pay extra. And supplied the vinegar. And they noticed that there were 2 of us, so they gave us 2 knives and forks. I'm gonna start with dunking a chip in the curry sauce. Damn, this is quite good. I will say, chips are majorly lacking on salt. Mushy peas, I don't like this. I don't really understand this, but I would never get that. I respect that they've put that in there. Oh. We do not litter on this channel. Is there a crunch? Not as crunchy as I wanted. It's tasty. Tartar. Curry sauce is banging. The batter on the fish isn't as crunchy as you want it to be. It's kind of oily at the bottom. If we do flip this over, this isn't crunchy. That's banging. That's too garlicky. I don't understand that. I think you're weird if you have mushy peas. I will say, overall experience, friendly staff, didn't have to wait long. It's in an expensive area. It is £16.75. You get all 3 dips though, complimentary. It's getting a 4.1. And also, this park is a 2-minute walk away. I'm gonna yam this down somehow and get on to the next one. God, I love my diet. We're at Poppies. This has appeared on the list a lot. There's 4 locations. I've never had this. The interior of this place looks wicked. How you doing, man? Is it ready to get a small or a regular cod and chips, please? Anyone for fish and chips? Cheers, appreciate it. Have a good one. Thanks. National Fish and Chip Awards winner. Also, again, no lemon. Maybe we just got spoiled from the first place. Chip? No. Not it. No, I feel like we can't talk bad because he's right behind us. Oh. Oh, get ready for the crunch. This is the lightest and crunchiest batter we've had so far, but the batter is not tasty at all. The fish is like very, it doesn't really taste of anything. The thing with this one, it's not salted at all. It is so moist inside. It's not dry at all. You're gonna taste the bite and just be like, doesn't taste of anything. I feel bad saying this, but just based on the last 2, it's a 2.9 out of 5. There's no sauces, no lemon. I don't know what the National Fish and Chip Awards are, but I don't believe them for 1 second. If you won that, it don't mean anything. Also, when did they win it? 1980s? Here we are, Friar's Delight. A few cab drivers go here, a few Londoners go here. It's a proper hole in the wall, cozy vibe, traditional spot. We had to include it. Also, it's appeared on a lot of lists. It's cool in here. I feel like I've gone back in time. How long have you been going?
Shopping here since 1968.
Wicked. Thank you.
It's cash only.
Oh, it's cash only. ATM. I see ATM. Well, that's already lost the star. Cash not available. Where is an ATM? If you come to this fish and chip spot, make sure you bring cash because there's no ATM. Oh, we had the fish and chips already. We're here, we got to walk that. Why did he smile at me when he said cash only? I was like, bruh, if you don't accept card payments in 2024, what are you doing? You're laughing, you think it's funny. I get so annoyed with these things, bro. It is a 5-minute walk to the ATM. I was literally saying, mate, this is the nicest fish and chip spot we've been to so far. And he goes, cash only. Sick, mate, sick. I don't believe it, it don't work. All right. There's no ATM near. We have to do it now because he's got the fish. This fish and chip spot is already a 2 out of 5. This is also the other funny thing, I don't have a card. Please tell me you have a debit card.
Yeah.
Are you ready to get money out? What's your PIN code?
I'm over this.
Can I have a PIN code? We're back, 25 minutes later. The first ATM weren't working, so we came back.
What, there, down this road?
Yeah, it didn't work.
No working?
Nah.
It's crazy.
Is it still warm or are we?
No, it's
Oh, mate, we're getting another one. We'll just salt, please, man. Thank you. Let's go. Cheers, man. I wanted to say to him, yeah, you'd think you'd have a card machine, but I didn't. I will say this is the first fish and chips we've had that is wrapped up in paper. A traditional fish and chips. It's probably the biggest fish we've had. Chips. He put loads of salt on it, but it doesn't taste like it. I'm so glad I brought this thing out today. Fish, here we go. Bro, I'm not being funny. It makes me feel a bit sick. I don't know why. I'm trying to ignore the fact that we've walked 25 minutes. We're maybe a bit tired. The chips, I don't mind. They're very greasy and oily, but like, it's a traditional vibe. I actually like them. The oil though, has got this like underlaying tone. It's like a bit weird. Honestly, this is the one fish and chips we've had that's a bit dry. Damn, I'm a bit gutted actually. I thought this was gonna be up there in the rankings, but it's not at all. Annoyingly, it's getting a 2.5 out of 5. And I didn't want to give it. I was really thinking this would pull through, but it didn't. People will think I'm being unfair.
It's been laying there for a while.
Yeah. We're at the Rock and Soul Place. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to feel a bit sick right now. My chest, the fish is up to here. Like there's literally a fish that's like, Harrison, what are you doing at the Rock and Soul Place? This, boys and girls, is one of the oldest fish and chips in the world, I think. This was established in 1871. And it's somehow still here. I don't know if that's true. You think it's true? It says 1871. It does say the greatest fish and chips in London, fresh every day. We'll be the judge of that. £21. This is like the most expensive one. Just a regular cod and then a small chips, please.
13.3.
Cheers, man. On the menu it said 20.
This is for seating.
Ah, oh, for takeaway. Okay, cool. I thought it was going to be £20. It's not. It's £13.30. They did say it's going to be 15 minutes though, but it's freshly done. I ain't complaining. I'm letting the fish go down anyway, so we're chilling. The chips look like proper chips. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this does look like the best. Yeah. Damn, that's good. That's a proper fish and chip. They are so hot, I can't tell you how piping hot they are. This is super fresh. Yeah, this wins. This wins. It still, again, needs more salt. The fish is great. The fish is brilliant. The batter, it's crunchy, but it doesn't taste of anything. Best tartare sauce we've had as well. I'm gonna go 4.1 because it's not better and it's not worse. It's cheaper than the Mayfair one. It's not as flavorful, the fish. The chips are better than the Mayfair one. Don't get me wrong, it's a really banging fish and chips, but if I was eating in and paying £21 for this, nah, it's joint. It's getting a 4.1. It's got to be the same. The winner of this, in my opinion, was the Rock and Plaice. Oh, but then we got the sauces at the Mayfair Chippy. But Mayfair Chippy was too expensive, £16.75. That's cray-cray. Overall atmosphere and experience, Rock and Plaice.
Today we're going to be finding the best pizza in London. Now we went to New York and found the best. We also found the worst in London. So it's only right that we do the best. Now we had a list of 40, yes, 40 pizza places. We're going to 9 today. And if this video does well, we'll do a part 2. We're gonna be trying New York style, Detroit style, Neapolitan, and even some quirky ones. I am so excited for this video. Let's get on with it. First stop of the day is Alley Cat's Pizza. Now this is 4.5 on Google. It's always busy, this place, and for the first time ever, I'm actually not seeing a queue. So this is in Marylebone. They've opened another one in Chelsea recently, but this is the original first one. I don't believe they have a chain in New York, but they do New York style pizza. Also, in case you're wondering like, whoa, Harrison's wearing some fire hoodie right now. Well, that's the Webb supermarket. This is like the expensive and cheap receipt. And if you scan the QR code, it goes to my YouTube channel. Let's get inside. Right, okay, so we've sat down. Server is named Abby. Really, really nice person. Looking at the menu, they're 14-inch pizzas. We are going for the pepperoni. It's the best seller here. £19. The vibes in here, though, are top level. The music choice is banging. They're playing some film on a projector for the vibe as well. You've got that authentic tablecloth Italian vibe. Also, we've gone for the pepperoni, but they do have a vodka sauce pizza, which is apparently like the number 2 or also the most popular one. That's £17. If you want to come here and be experimental, that's probably the pizza to get. Now I've just noticed they do dippers. So they do a marinara sauce, Scotch bonnet sauce, smoked barbecue, green goddess dip, ranch, honey, and garlic mayo. Each dip is £2. Might have to get one. Right, this looks incredible. You've got some shaved parmesan on top. The crust is crispy, almost like a bit of char burn to it. What's the underneath like? Oh, mate, the sound of this as well. Oh, yes, mate. Look at that. Crispy bottom. Not overpowering with the honey, but that is a pepperoni you dream about when you're going to bed and you're like, oh, I could do with a pepperoni right now. Perfect crisp underneath. Don't know if you can see that. They did say they were going to put jalapeno on. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little bits, but it's loaded with pepperoni. The amounts of tomato sauce and cheese, pretty spot on. Now with the crust, let's try these sauces. We got 3. Barbecue, smoked barbecue. It's a barbecue sauce. Like, it's literally a barbecue sauce, that's fine. Green goddess dip. They were saying there's anchovies in this. It's like a Caesar dressing, essentially. Let's try it. It's quite good. That's very different. Never had anything like that with a pizza. Think of like a green garlicky dip, but a bit of a twang on it. This is the Scotch bonnet sauce. We actually asked the server and was like, oh, we asked for the Scotch bonnet sauce, thinking it was wrong, like the mayo one, but this is the Scotch bonnet. So,
Just get a little taste.
There's a little bit of heat, but I think if you're expecting Scotch bonnet, you want to be like, whoa, that's hot.
Right, let's see if we can do a cheese ball. No cheese ball. The thing with these New York style pizzas, they're crisp. You know, like they're more cooked through. For my friends in New York, flop test. Does that pass the test? That's up to you. I do like this. I'm gonna have to think about this because we're gonna be trying a lot of pizzas today.
Next up is Homeslice. Now they're a 4.4 on Google. They do pizza by the slice, but they also do 20-inch pizzas. These places so far don't have any options for different sizes. They're just like 20-inch, that's it. Also, you don't have to just get one pizza, one flavour. You can do a half and half here. So that's quite a good option as well. Right, let's go inside. This is insane. I was thinking, oh, it'd be funny to come in here with a tape measure, but I actually think this is probably above 20 inches, so they ain't lying about the size. We asked for the most popular. It was the Endell broccoli. Weird combo to me, but looks great. They've loaded it up. Cameraman's choice. Curried lamb, smoked burrata, garlic, chili. But let's give it a go. All right, this is a floppy one, this one. I didn't think I was gonna like it. It's like the cumin in the back of the throat is kicking. The spiced lamb, curried as well. It's like, damn, it really is good. They've loaded it with the meat. It is very juicy, very flavorful. I've noticed they've also put pesto in here as well. If you were to get this pizza just on its own though, it's £32, which is like expensive, mate. But it is very good. Flavors very well meshing together, like surprisingly really well. The Endell, they have loaded this. I need to spread this out because they've done like dollops. For those of you that don't know, Endell is like a spicy chili sausage from Calabria. Let's give it a go. I mean, there's not really any cheese on it. I kind of just got bread and Endell there. It's just a bit basic. And they've tried to be a bit different by just chucking some broccoli on. Endell is really lovely though, and they haven't scrimped on it. They've loaded it up. Surprisingly, the lamb is the favourite one. If we were to get the Endell one, they'd price it at £28. So I'm assuming if we got a half and half, they're going to charge us, what, 30? That was Homeslice. Let's start with the positive. You can get half and half. That's nice. The pizza was big. It was 20 inches. And half of the lamb pizza did taste really, really good. I didn't think I was gonna like it that much. It was very, very, very good. Would get that again. But we walk in. First thing, we wanted to sit outside. It's a little bit windy. I wouldn't say it's a gale, would you? She said, oh no, it's too windy. Can't serve you out there in the wind. We were the ones that had to sit outside. She just has to throw the pizza to us and she can, you know, scurry back inside and keep warm. But they said the plates were gonna fly away. I was like, well, all right, I'll sit inside. Got scrunched into a pole. Don't know if you know, but I had a pole at my back, so I was like half in, half out. Kind of annoying. First conversation, we overhear, woman sat next to me saying, oh, have you got knives and forks? Because the slices in there are massive. And she was a little old lady, not being a pain, she just asked for a knife and fork. She said, no, this is how we do things here. Very blunt, bit rude, like I guess you're enforcing what you're about, but like you have a pizza wheel, you could cut it up for the poor woman. Then we were sat there for 5 minutes, didn't get offered a menu, no drink, nothing. Like, just like, help yourself, sit down, didn't even say that. Wasn't busy in there and we just sat down by ourselves. So like, no real good service at all. I know this style of pizza is like, they do the dollops of cheese, so it's a bit more like Italian, Neapolitan style, but one slice didn't have any cheese and it was just crispy dough. The only redeeming factor of this place was the lamb. That was it. All of them flavours meshed and worked so well together, but with the service, the price, just lets it down. Lets it down so much. 3.7. We went to a spot that we weren't happy with and that wasted our time. So to save you time, I made a London food map. It's down there in the link below. You buy it, it will load onto your Google account and you can see all my favourite spots. You're welcome. Also, if there are any new spots, I'll update it regularly. And if any spots don't live up to the hype anymore, I just take them off. We're at Ria's Pizza. A load of people rate this place. It's a Detroit style pizza. I don't know how you feel about that. I'm kind of not opposed. I'm down. I'm down to try these things. According to Google, this is a 4.5. So that's high. It's looking very cute, stripped back. Nice little outdoor seating area. Kind of down to sit outside if you are. As long as they don't tell us it's too windy, but we'll see. All right, let's get inside. Are we able to sit outside all night? Yeah, that's okay? Just ordered the pizza. We went for the pepperoni. We got the whole pie. It's £23. Okay. They do say our Detroit-style pizza dough is made using organic flour milled in the Cotswolds, fermented up to 72 hours, baked to create a light pizza with crisp, chewy crust. Served whole, allowed 20 minutes, or some by the slice. Okay, so we got some options. What do we got? We got garlic wild mushroom, £21. We've got a roasted king prawn pizza, £27. Also note, the only pizzas that you can get from the slice are the house pie, which is essentially just a cheese pizza, and then the pepperoni. The cheese pizza is £5.50 a slice, and then the pepperoni is £6.50 a slice. Not bad. And then we also went for 2 glasses of wine. They offered a chilled red, which was £6.90 a glass, or a rouge, which was £9.80 a glass. They're the only options. I went for the rouge just because I don't really want a chilled red. Just been given the wine. Really lovely. Cheers, mate. Did you see inside there, by the way? It was really, really lovely. Cozy vibes. It seems like a lovely place that if you come here and it's night time for a dimly lit slice of pizza and a glass of wine, I think this would be a vibey spot. Look at that. Look at the thickness on that as well. And the cheese up the side of the crusts. Look at that. You're getting 4 slices. Do I just pick it up and go? Oh my God. That is the first cheese pull we've had so far. So, extra points for that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is like a gourmet slice of pizza. It's sweet with the honey. Even the herbs on this pizza, you are really, really tasting. There's other herbs through this tomato sauce that are actually punching through. That might be the best Detroit slice I've ever had. The dough is light and crispy, and the edges, this is all melted cheese here. So you're getting this kind of like tangy bite when you get the edge as well, and then the fresh parm on top with a glass of red. It's just a different pizza experience. Okay, that was Ria's. That was impressive. Great vibe, great service, great pizza. What's not to like? The only thing that I could say is £23 for the whole pie. And the glass that we went for, okay, there was cheaper, but it was a chilled wine and we didn't really want a chilled wine. It was like £9.80 a glass. But that was a gourmet pizza experience, hands down. Alley Cat's was £19 for the pizza. This was £23. Yeah, it's thicker, but it was smaller, so maybe roughly the same size. But taste-wise, they were very similar. Both fantastic. With here, you can get a slice and a glass of wine, you know, so that's the date spot. You wouldn't really go to Alley Cat's for a date spot, you know? So that's just something to think about. And because of that, we're gonna rate them the same, 4.3. Let's get on to the next one. Next up is Napoli on the Road. 4.5 on Google. World Pizza Awards. In 2024, this was rated number 5 in the world. So this is, in London, probably known as one of the best pizza places. Very, very strong statement there. Clue is in the name, Napoli on the Road, Neapolitan style pizza. Let's have ya. So we've ordered. We asked the waiter what was the special one or what you're known for. He said, I apologise for my pronunciation, a Ricordi d'Infanzia, slow cooked ragu with beef, 24-month Parmigiano Reggiano, fondue, sounds nice, basil, and then extra virgin olive oil. £17.90. We're getting one to share. This is, funnily enough, the cheapest one we've had so far. Okay, it looks absolutely incredible. The puffed crusts are just a work of art. The rich tomato sauce, this Parmigiano Reggiano fondue sauce, very different type of pizza. That tomato sauce is looking rich and vibrant. Oh, they've cut the slices. All right. Fresh basil on top. It's a Neapolitan pizza, so it's that, you know, floppy one. It's not, whoa. This is a floppy boy. Might be a two-hander, this one. See that reaction speed? There's a lot going on. This is a lot of tomato sauce. It is a beef ragu pizza, so they've gone heavy on the ragu. But it's overloaded with the tomato. A bit of cheese wouldn't go amiss. I know they've got the fondue on there and it looks absolutely beautiful. And the extra virgin olive oil on there and the bits of beef and it's great. I just want a bit of cheese. The crust and the dough, the underneath, charred to perfection, airy, perfect circle. It's just very, very heavy on the tomato. For a beef pizza, I haven't actually had any beef. So the beef is there. It's nice, but it's not like, it doesn't seem slow cooked. I think because it's slow cooked and then put in the oven at high temperature, it kind of cooks it even more and becomes a bit tough. It's a really lovely rich tomato sauce. I just think it might have been safer going for a margarita or a salami based one. I'm just a bit confused how this is number 5 pizza in the world. That really kind of sums it up, that everyone has their own tastes. If we were judging it on the dough and getting a margarita, you'd probably be like, this is a million times better. I think it's a 4. And that's not saying that it's bad, it's brilliant. If we got a margarita, this dough and that tomato sauce with it would have been incredible. But we tried the special pizza, I just don't think it really hit the mark. Great that it's £17.90, it's a bougie pizza, but on this particular occasion, and this particular pizza, I'm gonna give it a 4. I would come back though. Very good. So on to the next. Now we are at Pizza Bun. This is a 4.9 on Google. And it's not just like got 2 reviews, it's got 293 reviews. Neither of us have been here, but they do a lunch offer Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. till 5 p.m, where all pizza and buns are £7.50. So I thought we'd try it out. On the front of the door, it says it's ready within 3 minutes. We'll see, we'll start a timer. I don't know why we're being so harsh on this place. I feel like it's got a lot to live up to being 4.9. So I believe it's a pizza with another bit of dough on top so it creates a pizza bun. Is it a calzone? We don't know. Calzone. We'll find out. In total, we were in there for 10 minutes. Now, cameraman did a stopwatch for how long he put the pizza in the oven. No joke, 2 minutes, 59.81. He did that all in his head, timing down to a T. So they had a pepperoni pizza, but buns, they didn't have a pepperoni. Their most popular was the crispy chicken. It's tomatoes, chicken, garlic sauce, cheese, and onion. Actually feels quite hefty. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, God. It's like a pizza pocket, mate. Look at that. Oh my God. Quite unique. This is usually $9.95, but because we got it on the lunch deal, it was £7.50. Also, we could have created a pepperoni, but we went for the bestseller. Here we go, crispy chicken. Oh, boss man put some chili in there for you, I'll tell you that. It's different. I'm tasting this and I'm like, it's a chicken wrap, but not. I almost wish we were having a pepperoni version of this, because it's like so unique and different. Dough is great. Look, it's not screaming pizza. They even do a doner kebab one in there. I feel like a pizza, you need a tomato sauce. The fact that this is £7.50 and I could create my own and make a pepperoni one, I think I'd come back for that. But this is very different, very unique. Score, I want to give it a 4.1. It's actually really, really strong. I would definitely come back for this. So, got another one. I had to get a pepperoni one. Wouldn't be fair, would it? You know what? I thought I was going to have this and like it more than the last one. I prefer my first one. Maybe that's why it's not on the menu and only a create your own. Maybe they knew that this was going to be way too overloaded. Thought this would make it better. It's not. We're going to stick with the 4.1 score. Is it a calzone, calzone? You decide. Let's get on to the next one. Next up, we're at Oi Vita, or Oi Vita in Canterbury. Never been here before, but according to Google, it's a 4.9 with 1,300 reviews. Now, I don't know if Canterbury have taste, but 1,300 reviews at 4.9. I don't want to doubt you, but let's give it a go. Okie dokie. We have aperitifs, cocktails, beer selection. Cameraman's giggling already. But how much are the pizzas? Okay, pizza margarita, £13.95. We have a calzone, £14.65. Parma, £17.75. Spicy burrata, that sounds good. I like that. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, so just got handed a specials menu, and the waiter said to get this one. It's a buffalo mozzarella, yellow tomato, crispy pancetta, fresh basil with a drizzle of basil oil, £17.95. That's what we're gonna get. The pizzas have arrived. They look gorgeous. I say pizzas, they've actually cut it up and put it on 2 separate plates, so it's actually really useful. Is this like a knife and fork pizza place? I feel like it is. The crust doesn't look as good as the other places, but it does visually look fantastic. This is a cheese pizza with basil oil, pancetta, a bit of basil as well. No sauce, so I'm interested they said this one. But here we go. It is nice with the pancetta. We did get the Endell dip, just because we got one at Alley Cuts, we thought we should get one here. £2.95. Oh. Because there's no tomato sauce, I'm actually enjoying that dip with this pizza. And the pancetta is actually going really nicely as well. It's just not the best dough. Like when you compare it to Napoli on the road, that dough was incredible. This, like, I don't know, it's not really airy. It's a great pizza, the toppings are tasting great together, but we're here to find the best. I don't think it's the best. We're not exactly in central London, so the fact that we're paying 18 quid for this pizza, that's a central London price, you know? I might put this on par with Napoli on the road at 4, just because service was great. They've put this onto a plate, they've given us cutlery, the sauce is really good. I just think the actual dough itself could be a bit better. Based on that, we're giving it a 4. Next up, we are trying Ace Pizza. It's at the Pembury Tavern pub. Now, Ace Pizza itself only has 12 reviews, but it's rated 4.8 on Google. Ace Pizza, let's have ya. Let's talk about the menu. This is Ace Pizza, and they do sandwiches. I've gone for the aubergine parmigiana, it's £9. There's a mortadella and burrata one, which is £10. And then there's a meatball marinara, which is 11. That's what the cameraman's gone for. They serve them Friday and Saturdays at 12 till 4 p.m. Chatting to the guy in there, and he was saying that the last Thursday of every month, they do like a special pizza. Like they'll get brisket on it. They've done one with like frazzles and crisps on it, like nut stuff. And I think you only get it for the day. Like, they won't repeat it. They might if it does well, but it looks good. Like, really nice people in there, nice pub. But again, I'm not sure how I feel about a pizza sandwich. I'm feeling like we should have just got an individual standard pizza. Got to give it a go, see if it's worth that rating. It looks pretty insane. It looks incredible. Meatball one is here, aubergine one is here. It really is a sandwich. It's not like a calzone and it's not all covered like that pizza bun. They've got like a knife through it, so it's like a, you know, what they do with burgers. They stick a knife through it and everything. This is gonna get messy. The guy even brought out forks and extra napkins because, I mean, look at that. Oh my. I just gotta go. I apologize. Wow, and this is the aubergine one. That is loaded. Now, to give an explanation of what's inside, we've got roasted aubergine, mozzarella, spicy marinara, pesto, rocket, and Gran Moravia? Moravia? Not a clue. It is dripping. Okay, practicality in eating this, absolute nightmare, goes everywhere. The dough, incredible. Tastes more like a pizza than it does the pizza bun one. The pizza bun was like just a chicken sandwich, it seemed. This is a pizza. Like, the dough is more charred. It seems more traditional, even though it's not. And the tomato sauce is actually incredible. They haven't held back in the fillings. It's overloaded. It's falling apart. So we did order their famous crack sauce. This was £2.50, or you can get 3 for £6. They also do some other ones like garlic and herb, aioli, hot sauce, your lot. The guy in there said that mine didn't need it, but I just want to try it. Okay, yeah, no sriracha mayo. Bit garlicky. Nice. This is like a sandwich you would crave. Like, it's got everything you want in it. I'm such a fan of rocket, Americans, arugula. This is so good. So we have a little bit of a disagreement here. Cameraman believes this is a pizza. I'm thinking like it's more of a sandwich than it is a pizza. This seems criminal to say because I don't see it as a pizza. I'm gonna give it 4.2. And I think so far that means it's in second place. It's really good. Next up is Pizza Union. This is a 4.6 on Google and it has 6,000 reviews. So it's a popular spot. People are in there, they're eating. You can get a margarita for £5.95 and a pepperoni for £7.95. Let's give it a go. Okay, so there's a queue. This is a popular spot for lunch. Think of it as like the Chipotle for pizza. So you pick your own, you can even do that, or you can just get a standard like pepperoni pizza. That's what we're gonna do. I think it's popular with uni students and people that are on their lunch break, so it's kind of tried and tested, you know? It wouldn't be busy if it wasn't good. Took 8 minutes, $7.95. I'm kind of wishing the cheese went a bit further to the crust because there's a load of tomato here, but look, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try first. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's roasting hot and I'm not gonna burn my tongue, so I'm gonna wait probably 30 seconds before my mouth starts to just go, I need it. I do like, by the way, on each table they give you napkins, knife and forks, chili flakes, and then I think pepper? No, oregano. Yeah, oregano. So that's a nice touch. Just a little hint. Why not some oregano as well? Okay. Okay, look, 12-inch at this price, how can you not like it? It's not the best pizza in the world, but if you want a pizza 2 or 3 times a week and you want a lunch spot, I think this is a good spot to come. The pepperoni is reminding me of store-bought pepperoni, that if I was to make a pizza, it would taste like this. And I think that's a good thing. I kind of like that. It's got like a organic feel to it. Tomato sauce is nice. Dough could be a bit crispier, but at 8 minutes, I think I'd come back. So that was Pizza Union. We're gonna give it a 3.7, but I'm not saying this is bad, okay? They keep things simple and they do it well. Quick, easy, fresh, and cheap. What more can you want? Next up is Crisp. This is one of the most popular places in London for a pizza. We're in Hammersmith. Let's see what it's like. So this is us currently waiting on the pavement. We're 5th in line, but you know what? It's a nice day. Both got a drink. I think we've got to wait till 3 p.m, is it? And it's 2:40 p.m. right now, so we've got 20 minutes. Okay, we have the goods. We had to wait 40 minutes. We got there at 2:40 p.m. We didn't get the pizza till 3:20. We had to do a walk-in. We couldn't book the pizza. I called, I texted. I tried on the app as well. They do it through this thing called Store Kit. I tried the week before, all the slots gone. Then I waited till Monday, first day of the week, to get it for Friday. All the times were available, but wouldn't let me book them. So makes no sense. But we've got it. Here we go. This is the Vecna. Damn. So we paid £16 for this and £3 for the sauce. It is by far the most gorgeous pizza we've seen. The crust is all puffed up, charred here. Crisp, essentially what the place is called. Alright. Oh, it is gorgeous. Bit of a flop to it, and it's, you know, very oily from the pepperoni. It's so weird, this base. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like a cracker. It's very weird. Very sweet with the honey on top. I like this kind of, this was burrata, wasn't it? Or something like that. I like they've done that. Parm sprinkled over the top. It's puffed up on the crusts. There are plenty of other pizzas as well, by the way. We just went for the Vecna because it just looked the best, and it was a pepperoni with some honey. I think when pizza places do this honey, they either get it perfect or they just load it too much. I think this is maybe just slightly too much honey, but the dough, incredible. It's like, look, all of it is like that. It literally is a crispy pizza. I don't usually eat my crusts, but we got this dip. This is the garlic dip. It was £3. Yeah, it does. It smells very pungent. It's good. With the wait time and the price, it does hinder the star rating. It is the best pizza we've had, which is the name of this video, and that is what we are trying to do. But I just find it a bit crazy that we have literally had to wait 2 weeks to get this pizza. Maybe that's on us. Maybe that's on us. Maybe we could have gone down there and you could have just done a walk-in. But we encountered a woman behind us that missed the slot by 5 minutes and she had to wait a whole nother hour. Even though they definitely have the dough. So I don't know what their system is, or they want this kind of mystery around themselves. But if you were coming with your mates, you can't really plan this and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna get the boys together and go down for a pizza. You can't. So it's like, we're being lucky with the weather right now. If this was a rainy day, we would not go. God, a 2-week wait for a pizza, mate. That's what I'm seeing in my head. I know it wasn't actually a 2-week wait, but like, hassle for a pizza. No one should have to go through that to eat a pizza. You know what? We're gonna give it the edge. We're gonna give it 4.4. So that means it is the best pizza that we have found so far. We wanna do a part 2. We have 40 pizza places. So if you wanna see another one, please let us know. Hey guys, today we're gonna be finding the best pasta in London. Now you know how these videos work, but today we have some rules. Number 1, we are only allowed to get 1 pasta dish at each spot. And number 2, the pasta has to be chosen by the waiter, whether it be their favorite or the best seller. We've got a great selection of spots today, varying in price, some fancy and some casual. Let's get to it. Right, so first stop is Al Dente in Angel. It's got 4.7 on Google. I've been here before. I just thought I'd need a little refresh, you know? If we're doing finding the best pasta in London, had to start it with this. So judging from the menu, there is loads of stuff in here that I'm liking the sound of. But it's not up to us. It's going to be up to Beatrice. We're going to leave it to you, whatever the best seller is. Right. I don't know what dish, or maybe your favourite.
I would probably say the shui shui.
Is it spaghettone shui shui?
Shui shui, yeah.
Shui shui. What does that mean?
So it's a Napolitan saying.
Okay.
And it means something quick.
Well, there you go. We'll see how it tastes. Pasta is here. Looks unbelievable. Fresh. Look at these thick pasta. Like, look at that. I don't want to mess it up. That sounds good. Am I going to Lady and the Tramp that? Okay. This is brilliant. Whenever I eat fresh pasta, it's always like, you know, it just kind of disintegrates and you're like, oh, that's not really it. This has a firm bite to it. Just quickly on the pasta real quick, it's almost like emulsified the sauce from being starchy. You taste it in the sauce. The tomatoes, get what she's saying. Very sweet, nothing fancy. They did it right, they nailed it. Brilliant one to start on. Right, that was Al Dente. Now, score-wise, 4.5. It's strong, it's heavy. But a tomato pasta is nothing groundbreaking. It was simple, it was done well, it was done right, lovely service. No cons, but it just didn't blow my mind. It was just, that is really well done and done right. Let's get on to the next one. Next stop is Gnocchi, Noccirella Olives. I don't know how you say it. It's a 4.5 on Google. Never been here before. Always wanted to go. If you had to pick one, your favorite, or what Gnocchi's known for, pasta.
Veal pork Genovese ragu.
We have to do the ragu one. We'll do that. Service is impeccable. Gets a star on its own. These glasses feel like they could break when you pick them up. You know them really super light ones? These are the fancy ones. Wow, it smells unbelievable. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you're saying, like the flour. That's brilliant. Thank you so much. Look at that. It's like a little cheese flour. I want one of them devices. Sorry, the smell on this bad boy. Seeing a bit of celery. If you don't like your veg. Right, it's a work of art and I don't want to mess it up, but I feel like you've got to. Here we go. I'm actually stumped for words. The cheese is adding a funkiness to it that it's not the usual. But even when you just try the ragu, what is that? I've never tasted a ragu like it. Sorry, Lucia, could I ask, what is the flavour in the ragu?
The veal pork and a lot of onion.
So it's this slow cooked onion that it develops this sweet flavour, and it's 5 times the amount of the meat in there. So now I know, I'm like, whoa. This is a crazy onion ragu. Really, like, it is different. Different is the word. The portion size isn't as big as the last place, but they specified that. They said 2 to 3. We're gonna finish up and we'll chat outside. Right, well, that was gnocchi. We know how to say it now. This was good. This was actually really good. I was pleasantly surprised. Also, I checked the toilets out. They were great as well. Spacious, clean, smelt nice. What am I even talking about? We're not reviewing toilets, we're reviewing pasta. Actually, come to speak of it, if you want me to find the best toilet in London at a restaurant, let me know. They recommended the ragu. It caught me off guard. It had the onion in it, it was twangy, it had the funky cheese in there. It was brilliant, it's just not what I would usually get, but it was good. The service was incredible. Like, I felt like that was my Italian nonna right there. And I just went into Gnocchi to see her, see how she's doing. Oh, thanks for the focaccia. The vibe in there is popping. It's 1 p.m. This is the original. They have other locations all throughout London, so definitely worth checking out. But based on pasta, I'm gonna go 4.4. If I had to pick, it would have been a tomato-based ragu. Sometimes simplicity comes out on top. Right, let's get on to the next one. Next up, we have Lena Stores. Now this is a cute one. It's all like that cute green colours. So I've been to Lena Stores before, but not this one. On Google, it's rated 4.9. So this is a brand new location. Gotta check it out. It is an old converted bank. I mean, there's probably no cash in that anymore. Right, this place looks gorgeous. Look at the decor. All the wine bottles, they've all been finished, unfortunately. Look at that bar, fresh pasta station. So apparently, there's a secret bar in here, by the way. So when we're done eating, let's try find it. I'm thinking it could be that secret door over there, wooden panel. So we've seen the menu outside. I'm predicting that the waiter is gonna get me to order linguine crab. Got a question.
First of all, what's your name?
Evan.
Harrison, nice to meet you, Evan.
Harrison.
Cheers, thanks for looking after us.
Oh, of course.
Best seller or your favourite pasta dish? Okay.
Bestseller, absolutely, truffle tagliolini.
Okay.
It's so popular, even though it's the most expensive.
Okay.
My personal favorite, casarecce. It's fabulous, bit spicy, bit tomato.
I want to do your favourite. I'm doing your favourite.
Okay.
I just got the biggest whiff of this. So this is the prawn casarecce. I hope I said that right. And that, even though we're not rating it, is the carbonara. That's the best looking carbonara I've seen. Nobody suggested me to get a carbonara this whole video. I thought people would be a bit more basic. You want a fun fact? Casarecce is my least favourite pasta shape. It's not my fault, this is Evan's favourite. Oh yeah, I can fully back that. Yo, maybe I'm wrong about casarecce. That is intertwining in the sauce perfectly. We've got a load of prawns in there. The tomato sauce isn't overpowering it and killing it. Super well balanced. Hint of chili, just warming. Nice, not like blow your head off. I don't want that. Loads of parsley covering it all. Seasoned really well, this. Fresh pasta, al dente again. The taste of this one is, ready for a word? Impeccable. Let me know if you want me to release my own thesaurus. It could be called Harrison's thesaurus. I'd get this again. This is freaking good. So I've found it. Barlina, down to the toilets. This is where you come, by the way. That's the restaurant. Come down the stairs. That's the toilet. This is the bar. We'll just have a little peek. Crazy. Okay, this is a sick bar. And it's like an old vault. I mean, all the manager team were in there, so I kind of acted like I owned the place and walked in. I haven't said anything. I think someone's coming. I think we're good. I know it's the afternoon, but in the evening, this place would be a vibe. Dimly lit, cocktails. They've got DJ decks there as well. This is a spot. Right, that was Lena's Stores. Let's chat about it. Vibey spot, yes. Date night spot, yes. Pasta was banging, yes. Bar downstairs, I can imagine that's one of the coolest bars in London right now. Right, notes. I know I said the pasta was well balanced and this and that. On personal preference, I just wanted the tiniest bit more chili because it wasn't that hot. But if you're not into spicy things, then maybe that's perfect for you. I just want a little bit more heat. Maybe like a pinch of chili flakes, but I'm sure I could have asked. But that's just my feedback. The prawn casarecce was £15, the carbonara was 16. We're not rating the carbonara, even though I might have had a bit. At each spot, the prices are in the same region, £15 for this one. I mean, al dente for a tomato sauce was £12. It's good value as well. So I'm gonna give it a 4.5 and I'm definitely coming back. Also, Evan's a G. So we're walking to the next spot and the cameraman's just reminded me, 80% of you watching this aren't subscribed. So if you could subscribe, that would be great. So we're at Bancone, one of the more fancy pasta restaurants on the list. And according to Google, this is rated 4.4. Now, if you're thinking, oh, I know this place from somewhere, how do I know it? Bancone. It's because I pointed it out in the most overrated video. Let's see if they can redeem themselves. We just wanted to ask if you had to pick a bestseller or your favourite.
Silk handkerchiefs, spicy pork, and the hogget. Those are the best ones.
Okay, we'll go for the silk handkerchiefs. Thank you so much. I had a feeling they were going to say the silk handkerchiefs. So these are the silk handkerchiefs. You can see the egg yolk in the middle. I think that's the whole point, you know, the fancy bit when you break it. Oh, that is saucy. When I got this last time, it wasn't saucy like this. I don't know if you cut this up. I feel like I'm about to get hate comments from Italians. But let's give this a go. Oh, it is actually quite nice. That is an egg explosion. If you don't like egg, you probably ain't gonna like this. Also, if you don't like nuts, this is probably your worst nightmare because it's literally nuts and egg. And if you don't like cheese, well, I mean, just get out because you ain't gonna like anything. And if you don't like pasta, why are you even watching this video? Why'd you click on? But I appreciate it. You know what? They've improved over the years because when I got this, there was barely any sauce. It is swimming in sauce. And also, I'm a sucker for a walnut butter sauce. I just am. This is a very delicate pasta. It's nothing overpowering. It's all balanced. I'm actually sounding like a fan, actually, aren't I, really? And I slated this place. Now I feel bad. It is sophisticated. Softest pasta of the day so far, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's really good. Right. That was good. That was good. That was better than I thought. All right, let's talk about this. I'll start by saying they've redeemed themselves. They did good. The sauce was saucing. When I went 3 years ago, there was barely any sauce on it. I was like, a bit of walnut crumb. That was it. I was like, nah, never again. I came back, You did good. The flavour was up there. Can't ignore that. But I do prefer how the pasta was cooked at the other spots. It's a 4.3. I will say, also, this is so far the best spot for a date. It's got them dimly lit vibes. The music playlist, I was like bopping my head a bit. You know what I mean? That summarises that spot. Pleasantly surprised. Just the pasta wasn't cooked as well as the other spots. Yeah, it surprised me. It did surprise me. We're starting to get full, but next stop is La Mia Mama. Now this place, I thought we needed it in the selection. So what I've seen is they have Italian nonnas in there cooking up. I don't know if they've flown them over and then they finish their shift and then they get flown back on a private jet and then the next morning private jet back. I don't know what it's like, but it's Italian nonnas cooking this. So I think this is gonna be... Now, according to Google, it's a 4.4. They have 3 locations. We're at the Notting Hill one. We are here a bit early. I don't see anyone in there and the lights are off. Yeah, we're the first people in there. Just from sitting down, this is a bit more of a restaurant spot, you know, date night or a perfect meal with your family. So I'm just gonna get whatever is the best seller or what you think is your favorite.
Pasta or
Pasta.
Okay.
Pasta.
Perfect, I'll take care of that.
Cameraman's breaking the rules and getting a pizza. So every guest that comes here, they do a complimentary bruschetta. English term, bruschetta. Italian term, bruschetta. So this will be a focaccia bread with some chopped up tomatoes, some olive oil, probably some salt, basil, garlic rubbed on the bread. Close my eyes, I'm in Italy. Just freezing cold Italy. Whoa.
Most seller here, but for me this is one of the best as well. So I give you a little. It's not a big portion.
Okay. As you can probably see, the rules have been broken, but I didn't break the rules. He did. He didn't know the rules. I don't care. I'm not complaining. Didn't know what we were getting. This is a pistachio one. This is a ragu one. I swear I only said one. Can't go back now. So we've got the pistachio and the rigatoni here. Oh, this one looks like it's gonna be good. Right, let's get this. Bit of the cheese on there as well. Okay. Whoa, that is wild. This is a creamy pistachio sauce. I think this was like a mozzarella cream that they did. They've also got the guanciale on here as well. That's adding like a meaty, fatty taste through it. This is, damn, this is good. It's like peppery, creamy. I was just about to say it's not that salty, but from the guanciale, you're kind of balancing that all out. And I didn't get a piece of guanciale with that. This is the one. Again, I would never get this. That is super impressive. I can tell that's made by an Italian nonna right there. This one's reminding me of the gnocchi one. You know, with the onions, the beef ragu. Let's see. This looks a bit more meatier. Not as heavy on the onions, heavy on the meat and carrot. Loving that. Not roasting hot though, this one. Kind of on the warm side. Again, with this place, they're making the pasta fresh. With portion sizes, they're giving you the pan. And this was supposedly a small side dish, but it's in a pan as well, and they look the same size to me. Prices we don't know yet, but we'll pop them up on the screen. That spot was great. Let's debrief. There was an Italian nonna in there. It was the real deal. She even came over and was like, no English, little English. And we were like, no Italian, no Italiano. So it is the real thing. Also, we asked for one pasta. He gave us a second, didn't charge for the second. The service, faultless. It's great. The Italian nonna coming over with the dishes. He was like, yo, what do you want? We're like, yeah. It had the Italian pizzazz. Now we're just gonna judge the pistachio one he brought, because that was the main one. That was the one we paid for. It was different. I've never had anything like it. It's probably traditional, but with the guanciale being salty and the creamy pistachio sauce with the cheese, it was good. It was really good, but I'm gonna go 4.4. All of these are quite high today. We've got some good pasta in London. If you're Italian, I think you need to come here and check it out. You'll probably be absolutely appalled by the prices, but it tastes pretty good. Still can't believe we've got more to eat, but on to the next. We're at Cicconi's in Shoreditch. Now there's one in Mayfair where they charge £41 for the lobster pasta. Here, they charge 36. Now I don't know if that's what they're gonna suggest we get, but I kinda hope they do. Because I'm in the mood for lobster pasta. According to Google, it's 4.1. We'll be the judge of that. Let's go. Asking for your recommendation, your personal favorite pasta dish.
My personal favourite pasta is the lobster.
That's what I wanted to hear. Yeah, I think we know what we're getting then. Thank you so much, mate. So as predicted, the lobster pasta was the choice. I'm not even mad about that. Right, this is a lobster pasta. It's looking saucy. This feels like a treat. Also found out that Italians don't use a spoon to do this. Did you know that? Yeah, there we go. I'm just nodding my head saying yes. The lobster's a bit on the chewy side. Oh, I don't know. It's not like the Ned. The actual sauce, however, is very lovely. We've got a touch of pasty in there, some fresh tomatoes. So far, this has been the only place that has done dried pasta. Every other place has had fresh pasta. I think the way to summarise this is that I'm glad we didn't go to the Mayfair one and pay £41. I mean, we've still paid 36, but the sauce is flavourful. It's really nice. It's actually got the lobster flavour, but the lobster itself is good. It's just a bit underwhelming. Right, that was Chiccone's. You can see it's raining. That one didn't hit the mark. Okay, so the lobster was a bit chewy. I've never had lobster that chewy, so that's not a good sign. The waiter, really, really polite, lovely, great, fast, quick service. Can't complain about that. But overall, it was just a 3.9. Just didn't hit. However, their soap is the best by far. My hands smell so good, but we're not judging their soap, we're judging their pasta. And unfortunately, today it didn't hit the mark. Let's get on with the last one. The final stop is Poppies. Now, this is a bakery during the day, but in the evening it turns into a pasta restaurant. And we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Look, that's a train, an alleyway. I have big hopes for this. I think it's gonna be good. I've seen some pictures and they look incredible. According to Google, it's a 4.6. But that's the rating for the bakery. There isn't one for the pasta restaurant. So I don't know what to tell you. Time Out did review it, 5-star, but we're not Time Out. So we'll see. If you had to choose your favourite pasta, which one would it be?
At the moment, it's probably the pumpkin.
I think we'll definitely get one of them. Perfect. Okay, thank you. It's quite cool. We're in a bakery and you can see the menu of the croissant, espresso, Americano, ham and cheese. Very cute date night spot, for sure. Right, so this is the pasta. It's definitely the best looking so far. The cameraman did pick up on one thing. It's pumpkin. You're not a fan of pumpkin. That is a bit scary. Don't know if you've seen my TikToks, but I've tried making pumpkin pasta a few times and it never goes to plan. Here we go. Wow, holy damn. Okay, wow. How do they make pumpkin taste good? This cheese that they've got on top, I don't even know how you describe that. It tastes nutty. That's the first time I've ever had a cheese and I'm like, that tastes like nutty. I think this is chicory leaf, I'm not sure, but my God, there's a bit of crunch on top as well. All of it blends together and it's in this like buttery, sage sauce. We've got so many flavours going on. We've got pumpkin, butter, sage, cheese. We've got little bits of pumpkin chopped up on top as well. Nice and softly cooked. For what it is being a vegetarian pasta dish, it is expensive compared to the prawn dish that we had for 15. We had a lobster for 36. There's not even any meat in this. And it is a small portion because they suggest to get 2 or 3. The cameraman did get a veal Milanese and that does look absolutely unbelievable. But unfortunately, we're not rating that. This is the most perfectly crafted pasta we've had. This is like a piece of art. Genuine, like, I don't know how to describe it apart from saying this is a piece of art. That had levels to it. First of all, what a vibe. Playlist was on lock. Nice service. There was a cute dog. They allowed dogs in there. That's a plus. Maybe some people might see that as a con. I see it as a plus. Who doesn't like dogs? It was nice and candlelit. The playlist, I know I just said the playlist, but I Shazammed about probably 5 songs in there. But again, we're not trying to find the best playlist in London. We're not trying to find the place that allows dogs in restaurants. We are trying to find the best pasta. Considering it was a small vegetarian dish and is definitely on the pricey side, it's still the best. It's getting 4.6. It made it to the top of the list. And you wanna know why? Because they did the impossible. They made pumpkin taste good. Hey guys, today we're trying to find the best burger in London. We're going to be trying some smash burgers, some thick burgers, some juicy sloppy ones, everything you can imagine. The rule of today is that we have to get their most popular burger and a side of fries. Let's get to it. First stop is Supernova. This place is famous for smash burgers. Now it's always popping. We've got it 15 minutes before, so there's no queue, but usually you can expect a bit of a wait. Like normally the queue's going up here, they have like up here. It's a lot, so I guess we're getting that. I'm gonna get in the queue. Ooh.
Thank you very much.
First in, boy. How are we doing?
Yes, buddy, you good?
Good, thank you. What's the famous burger?
I'm going to the house, what is the best seller, my friend?
We'll do the house burger and the fries, please. Thank you. Look how many people are already in it. There's probably been about 10 orders. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Thanks, man. Right. First burger of the day. Supernova burger, fresh off the grill, 2 patties, cheese, the house sauce. I went straight into it. Mate, it's pretty good. Yo! I actually didn't think I was gonna like this. It's like a McDonald's burger on crack. This is what I imagine McDonald's burgers tasted like in 1955. This is good. This is the crispy smash burger, which I think this chemical reaction is known as a Maillard reaction. So you get these little crispy bits on the side. It is a bit like floppy, you know what I mean? I like that. Supernova fries, minimal branding, I like it. Chips by himself. You know what? Damn, we're starting off strong. They're not like the crispiest chips ever. They could have probably had another 30 seconds in the fryer, but they're salted well. I want to say like they are freshly cut. Sauce. Looks like an aioli sauce. Nice. Rating wise, I don't know if this is too high for the first one. I'm gonna go 4.1. That's pretty strong. So a breakdown of the price, the burger was £9, the fries were £3, and the sauce was 50p. £12.50. To be honest, £12.50 is like a standard for a burger nowadays with the fries, but the amount of meat is minimal. But you are getting 2 patties. Room for improvement. It was a sloppy, floppy burger. Some people like that. I kind of like a saucy burger, but not a floppy, sloppy one. God, this sound, we're talking about burgers here, people. Fries, if they were 30 seconds more crispier, you would have had a perfect fry right there. I mean, they're salted great. Right, on to the next. Second up, we have Burger and Beyond. I've seen some pics, it looks crazy. They have a bit more of an extensive menu here. They do chicken burgers, they have sides, starters. It's a bit more of a sit-down restaurant, but we have been told the bougie burger is the essential must try. Look left and right, kids, then go. This looks absurd. Look at that. The gravy sauce, the onions, the dripping cheese. This looks like a burger you dream about. It is glistening. Like, look at the contour on that thing. Someone just played Careless Whisper. I was like, yep, this is the moment. I'm gonna try and pick it up, but we might have to use cutlery. This is so soft, mate. Sleep on that thing. Oh my God. Oh, crazy. Here we go. Oh my God. I need a minute. Bro, this is our dream burger, seriously. Whoa. I might cry. So we got it cooked medium, the onions, the gravy. It's absurd. I don't know what this is, this white bit. I think it's like the burger sauce of some sort, or it could be a cheese sauce, not sure. That's, oh my God, that's so good. All together, wow. It is loaded with cheese as well. I feel like once you pick it up, you can't pick it up again. Oh my God, this is how I like a burger, like double patty, thick burger patties. The gravy cheese fries with chive on top. You've got like the same gravy from the burger on the fries with the cheese. Banging. I will say, if you're getting the bougie burger, probably just get the regular fries. I don't think you need double gravy. That burger is phenomenal. Let's go through the prices of the meal. £18.50 for the burger, £7.50 for the fries. I know you're probably thinking, oh, the prices are a bit high for the burger. Lunch menu, 12 quid, burger and fries. Sorted. If I was gonna do this again, I would probably just get the regular fries because 2 lots of gravy at the same time, it's just quite a lot. Oh my God. You need to come and try this burger. Rating wise, we're gonna give it a 4.6. This is a contender already. The way to improve this, I mean, taste-wise, there's not actually anything you can do. Everything was spot on. Now, when people say they like a sloppy burger, this is probably the sloppiest you're ever gonna get. If you're into that kind of thing, this is the spot for you. Let's get on to the next place. This one needs no introduction. Well, Five Guys. We're outside Five Guys. It's not a burger video without Five Guys. A load of people say this is their favorite burger. It's simple and reliable. What's not to like? Double bacon cheeseburger. We got ketchup, mustard, bacon, lettuce, pickle, and tomato. Standard toppings. They give you 15 for free. That's a small fries. We got the Cajun fries. They're the most popular. £4.85 for the fries. I never get a double. See what I'm saying? Good size. Wrapped in the tin foil. It steams the bun. Gonna keep it warm. Whoa. All right. There we go. It's what you want to see. Oh my God, this is a fatty. Here we go. Let's not beat around the bush. I know what I was in for. It's a reliable burger. It's great, it's seasoned. The cheese is nice and melted, as you can see. Nice and hot. Burger patty is crispy as well, which is good. See around the edges, respectable amount of bacon. So we've got the tomato, onion, pickle, tomato ketchup and mustard. I would never get a double, but I feel like we've been getting doubles throughout, so we had to keep it similar. Really enjoying the crispy bacon in this actually. I never get this. I think I might start getting that. It's £12.85 for the double bacon cheeseburger, but it's stacked and you get 15 free toppings. So I don't think you can complain about it. It does what it says on the tin. Time for the fries. I've tried to replicate these so many times, never happens. I love them. I'm the biggest fan of Five Guys Cajun fries. We know how it is. You order a small one, they give you a large. You order a large one, they give you a truckload. They are smart with chucking in the extra fries, making you feel like you're getting value. We've just paid £17.20. That's like, you know, a restaurant. Most burgers you're getting around are like £10, £12. You're paying a premium, but it's fresh. All the chips are hand cut, the beef is fresh, there's not a freezer. I'm a big fan. What's not to like? Rating, we're gonna give it 4.3. What is not to like? Even with 15 free toppings, the flavor isn't as much as the last burger. Now, if you're more into a simple quality burger, this is the pick. But that last burger we had with the bacon gravy, come on, for that reason, we're giving it a 4.3. We're outside Harrods and we are going to Gordon Ramsay's burger restaurant. This isn't his street burger restaurant. This is a fancy version of his burgers. Okay, we've got a Rolls Royce. As you can see, we're in a bougie area. We're gonna be getting the Wagyu burger, which is £85. Hopefully it comes with fries, because I don't know if I can afford much more. Right, I'm looking at the rest of the menu. They offer other burgers, £27, £24, £26, £31. They have rib burgers, lobster rolls, but this is what we're getting. The $18.49 burger, 1,600 calories, bruv. Right, so this is the Wagyu burger. It is stacked. I don't know if I can even pick it up, but I'm gonna have to. It is dripping. Okay. Oh my God, right. It's a lot. It's truffly, garlicky. The bun is actually weirdly holding everything together still. So it's like quite a dense bun, but super soft somehow. If anything, I'm actually weirdly tasting the truffle the most. Maybe I just haven't gotten the beef. Right, there's the beef. This is a Wagyu beef patty with Kobe A5 beef. Kobe? Honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you, oh yeah, that's definitely Wagyu. It does feel unfair to compare this to the other burgers because this is just obviously so out of any league. We had to try an expensive one. We ain't going to Salt Bay and getting £1,000, but it is just like, who would do that? Is that the beef as well? Okay, this is A5 beef as well. Wow, just to reiterate this, there is a Wagyu beef patty and then slices of Wagyu beef on top as well. It's a lot, but wow, it's very, very good. We also have the truffle Parmesan fries. And look at the display, it's like an ice cream cone, but for fries. Truffle aioli, I believe. I don't want to be the guy that's basically like, oh, as soon as you have truffle in your fries, you like them. But ignoring the truffle, these are the crunchiest and best fries we've had. They have fried them to perfection. I'm not really a fan of truffle fries because it just tastes a bit fake when they put the truffle oil on. Very rich aioli filled with truffle. If you're getting a truffle burger with Wagyu, with truffle fries, with a truffle aioli, it's a lot. But special treat, why not? I don't know how I'm gonna finish this. You're gonna have to split it with me. I think we're gonna have to give this a 4.5. The bun is maybe the best bun we've had out of every burger. It feels criminal to rate this as a burger because we've got a Wagyu patty, Wagyu beef on top, truffle fries, truffle, it just seems out of this league. And with the price in mind, it's gonna be getting a 4.5. It's not better than the Burger and Beyond, but it is better than Five Guys. You ain't having this every day. Also, side note, if you don't like mushrooms, you will not want this burger, so don't even bother. It's loaded with porcini mushrooms, luckily, I love them. Last stop is the Plaice. This is a pub in Finsbury Park, but a load of people have been saying this is the place to get the burger. So we'll be the judge. Okay, so we've just sat down. It's 12:30. They managed to squeeze us in. We didn't reserve a table. So they're nice in here. The tables are a bit small, but we're in a pub. Like, look, this is reserved. All of the tables in it are reserved. So if you're gonna come in, make sure you book a table. As you can see, people starting to come in. So the burger's here. This is £12, by the way. The bun looks phenomenal. Let's just go for it. It's a good burger. It's not the best. Oh, you know what? It's just reminding me of like a gourmet Five Guys. Cheese, gherkin in there. Bun's really crispy. I think people have hyped this one up a bit. I'm only saying this because I've had like 5 burgers, by the way. If I was just having this straight off, I'd be like, that's a banging burger. I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4. I don't know where that ranks on the leaderboard, but it's a 4. I'm just thinking in my head that, okay, Five Guys, I can get unlimited toppings for free. And I've got cheese, gherkin and onion in it. We're gonna try the potatoes as well. They're £6. They didn't have fries. These are the potatoes, crispy, dollop of mayo on top, salt. Let's give these a go. This looks like some good organic mayo though. Oh yeah, oh my god. Oh my god, this garlic mayo is unbelievable. Now I know these aren't fries, but they are brilliant. I actually think I prefer these to the burger. Right, so that was the plimp sole. The burger on its own, 4. With the potatoes, 4.2. So this burger is getting a 4.2. So that was finding the best burger in London. If there's a burger spot that I missed, please leave it down below in the comments and I'll review it and maybe do a part 2. Today we're gonna be finding the best steak in London. We got some casual spots and we got some expensive spots. Now we're gonna be getting a sirloin steak cooked medium rare at every single place to keep things fair. Now you're probably thinking, oh, he's off to Salt Bay, innit he? Nah, not that gimmicky rubbish. We're not doing that. We're trying to find the best quality, best sauces, best steak. Like we want that steak, not that. Also, we're going to be getting a side dish and a glass of red wine with every steak. As always, we rate them out of 5 and we're going to let you know which one's worth it. All right, let's get to the first one. Let's go. First stop is Good Quality Chop House. Now, I've been wanting to go here for a while. According to Google, it's a 4.6. So this is going to be a solid first restaurant. Dining and tea rooms. You would not expect this to be a steak restaurant. I've heard good things about this place, so let's put it to the test. Hey guys, how are you? Oh my God, I thought I was about to fall down there. This is a vibey spot. What's the steak to get?
I would recommend getting a sirloin and a pork chop because the pork is stunning.
So have we just been shafted into getting a pork chop and a steak? Pork chop is £36, sirloin is 50. This is going to be an expensive video, isn't it? Next video, we should just do the most expensive bowl of cereal or something, you know, keep the costs down a bit. So the steak is here. It looks unbelievable. I didn't realise it was going to be this good. Also, the comfy potatoes look out of this world. The cameraman did get the pork chop because we were told it was unbelievable. Here it goes. Let's get a middle bit. Oh my God. We've started off way too strong. I need a minute to just savour this in my mouth. One sec. The quality of this meat, I don't know where this cow's from. I'm imagining he's in Somerset smoking on a cigar. Like, yeah, I know I'm good. This actually angers me. It angers me how good it is. It's like, oh, supple. Me last night on the thesaurus, like, what's a good word for soft? The sear on top is almost crusted. The fat has been rendered out and caramelised on top. With this steak, it's not one of them steaks that's been like basted in garlic and butter and this. It's just natural, pure quality of the steak. Damn. I don't want to say it at the start of the video, but it's probably the best steak I've had. And they are looking too good. You have no right looking that good. No right. So these are layered potatoes, confit and then cut. So you can see how they're all individually stacked and then deep fried. So you see, it's like that. I'm glad we got in here early. It's packed up. This is the pork. Be rude not to try it. It's good, but I'm all here for this. Right, okay, wow. That was unreal. We started it off really, really strong. The cameraman, however, we do need to speak about. Not the best steak I've ever had. And I was like, wah! Didn't catch it on camera. They may have given us a glass of wine. And when I say they, I ordered it. And then when we paid, we got given a white chocolate fudge. So the cameraman was like, ooh, lip bite. Rating-wise, all things considered, we did have to wait 30 minutes, but they did say that on the menu. So, okay, we knew it was coming. It was £50 for the steak. It's quite expensive, but it was 400 grams. All things considered, it's a 4.3. And I think that's very strong to kick it off with. Let's get on to the next. Next up is Hawksmoor. Now on Google, this is rated 4.5. So again, another high one. Among Londoners, this is a popular, reliable spot for a steak. I've actually never been here before, so you're gonna get the first experience of what it's like.
You know what? They're clearly doing something right because it is packed in here. We've got Chateaubriand, bone-in rib, porterhouse, T-bone, fillet. I'll let you decide. I feel like this is going to be good. Sirloin price, 400 grams, £43. So we're coming in at £7 cheaper than the last place. Just been doing some research of whether to get the beef dripping chips or the beef dripping fries. I've looked at pictures and the chips look better. Look at them. Need them. Okay, so we've got the 400 gram sirloin, beef fat chips, bone marrow gravy, and the peppercorn. Let's get a nice little piece there. We'll go bone marrow gravy. I just want to try a bit of the peppercorn over there. This one's a bit juicier, I will say. I can't tell this cow's name. The previous one, I knew he was smoking a cigar. This one, he's like, yeah, I'm a cow. I can't taste his organicness. We've got a juicier steak in the middle. It's a little bit, pinker, I would say, than the last one. Not as heavily seasoned, but we've got a nice crust. Like, you looking at the top of this is crispier on top. I feel like it could have been more heavily seasoned at the start before cooking. But for what was it, £43, 400 grams? I'd say you can't really put your nose up at that. The sauces that we got were the bone marrow gravy and the peppercorn. They were £4 each, so we spent £8 on sauces. I can't really taste that much of a difference, to be honest with you. Beef fat chip. They look crusted up. These look like some proper prepared chips. They're not just like these pre-bought ones. They're taking care on these bad boys. Oh yeah. Now what we're gonna do here, dunk that. Yeah, now we're talking. This is elevating the experience. Steak on its own, you need everything together. The wine here as well, I think we got the house wine or something, a little bit spicier. Everything going nicely together. Right, we're gonna finish this up, fester in our thoughts, and continue to chat outside. Collectively, we have agreed that it doesn't get on the list of being the top 20 steaks that either of us have had. You could cook it at home. You could probably say that about all of them, but I feel like that first one, that had some mastery craft behind it, you know what I'm saying? So overall, yes, it was juicy, but the quality of the steak and the seasoning, it just wasn't quite there, in my opinion. However, one thing to note, all the sides were banging. The cameraman did get a mac and cheese, great. The burger, brilliant as well. But I do feel a bit let down. It just wasn't worth the hype. And basing it off the last spot, I know that was high. We went in high at the start, but that's a 3.6. Let's get on with the next one. This is Black Lock. I've heard amazing things about this. It's a 4.6 on Google. It looks fancy, but I don't want to get my hopes up yet. Have a good day.
Thank you.
I'm going to be the Black Lock doorman. Turning into Michael Jackson with that red wine at the previous spot. So menu-wise, the steaks are dry-aged up to 55 days. The sirloin is £20, but it doesn't say the weight. However, underneath the bone-in sirloin, it says £9.50 per 100 grams. But we're going to go for the standard sirloin to keep things the same. The steak is here. It did take 35 minutes. Also, they didn't say the size, but it was 20 quid. It does look probably a third of the size of what we've been eating previously. But let's not judge a book by its cover. We did get the smoked ash sweet potato and the famous chopped sauce gravy that they recommended. But let's start with the steak with no sauce first.
It looks like the best one.
It does look like the best one, literally. It's a bit cold, mate. It just tastes like room temperature. Bit of a surprising review here, but it is well seasoned. And it is a quality steak. These steak places are hard to rate, you know. Let's just try the sauce. Hopefully this can warm it up a bit. No, it didn't. Well, the sauce is pretty good. Very peppery. Sweet ash potato. I mean, this has been cooking for 10 hours, so you'd hope it's a bit warm. Yeah, that's warm. Because it's been cooked for so long, it is super, super soft. These are beef dripping chips like the last one. These chips are the best so far we've had. We're outside. We have some things to discuss because there are some disagreements with me and the cameraman. And I've got some notes, so we're going to read them off. Let's start with, this was the most casual spot so far. And I was actually pleasantly surprised by that. That's not a bad thing, that's a good thing. I don't know why, but I had this in my mind that it was like going to be super fancy and like, ooh, it wasn't. It was casual, it was nice. That goes on to the next point. £20 for a sirloin steak at a London restaurant, I think you can't really complain with that. I think that's a positive thing. But we can't ignore, when that plate got handed down, I was saying, where's the rest of the cow? Don't see it. This then goes on to the next point, freezing cold. We're summarising the chopped sauce by saying, yes. Best sauce so far, 100%. Beef fat chips,
Yes as well. Dunking them bad boys in that chop sauce, you're going places. And the quality of the meat we can't ignore. Even though it was cold, the quality of the steak was top tier. The cameraman said, you know what? Even though this is cold, I still prefer this to the first one. I was like, damn. Do not agree. The wine, the house wine, it was blackberry plum juice. Blackberry bum juice, honestly. A steak place needs a good house wine. Service was a whole load of nothing. There was about 25 people in there doing this. They just handed the dessert menu without saying anything. Everyone here has a different rating for this place. It's a 3.8. You're so annoyed, aren't you? You're both so annoyed. Oh, what's your name? Connor, mate. Let's go.
I watch you all the time, man.
Thank you so much. Let's go. Yes, Connor said, let's go. On that note, actually, Connor's subscribed, but 80% of you aren't. It really puts a dagger in the art. It really does. So make my day, subscribe. Right, let's get on to the next one. Okay, so stop number 4, we have flat iron. Now, I know I keep saying this at every spot. Oh, it's a favourite amongst the locals. This is actually a favourite amongst the locals. Londoners love it, but never been. Flat irons have popped up everywhere now. I was trying to get a booking for this place. One in Soho, fully booked. One in Covent Garden, fully booked. Tottenham Court Road, fully booked. Westfield one had availability every single hour of the day. The regular flat iron steak, £14. That's a deal. Also, the sauces are £1.50 each. There were £4 at the other one. I might get them all. Okay, also, beef dripping chips as well. Crispy bone marrow garlic mash. I've been told we need to get that, so we're getting that. Also, £6 for a red wine. Can't be worse than the last one. Just sat down. Server's lovely. Been offered citrus water and beef dripping popcorn to snack on. Also, can't ignore, today's Wagyu special is a sirloin, and it's £26. This place has deals. First of all, it smells great. It came out in 10 minutes. I think that deserves a mention. The knives here are wicked. That is a cool touch. I like that. We'll say to the cameraman as well, it's the steak equivalent of Honest Burger. Is the kind of vibes I'm getting from this. I like the presentation. Trying the steak without any sauce, let's see. Okay, wow. This is the juiciest one by far. The salt on top, oh, it's fatty as well, in a good way, not in like a gross way. Look, this is a thin steak. It's probably on the medium side. But then look, if it was a little bit underdone, I would have been like, that's rare. Send it back. That is the best steak we've had so far. I know this is the special, and I know it's the Wagyu one, but it is a sirloin, and it still is the cheapest. The cameraman got the regular flat iron steak for £14. I'm sorry, I know it's not the rules, but let's just give this a little bit of taste. The flat iron steak has been nicely prepared. Again, 220 grams approximately. Mate, don't get me wrong, that is really nice, but I'm having to chew this a lot more. £14 though. Where are you getting a steak for £14 in a restaurant with free popcorn and free ice cream at the end? I found that out today. Mushroom sauce. Oh, bruv. Right, we'll do peppercorn. It's a good peppercorn. Béarnaise. That just, oh, no, that ain't me. Last up, sweet chili mayo. A mayo with the steak, really? I don't know. No, I'm not doing, no. Onto the mash and the wine. So, on top, there's like these crispy fried bits, I don't know what of, and then finely chopped chive. Okay. There's crack in that. I don't know what crack tastes like, but I imagine it tastes like this. So garlicky, but the butter... Have you tried this? This will make you cry. Okay, there's actually nothing bad about the place apart from these two sauces. Oh yeah, enjoying my steak. It's good, it's good. To summarize flat iron, it's definitely the best so far. And if we gave the first place a 4.3, this is definitely a 4.6. And I think everyone's in agreement with that. This is the best value spot by far. So I've just paid the bill and they handed me this little mini cleaver. You apparently go inside, give it to them, and they give you a free ice cream. Deals on deals on deals. Right, got the ice cream. It's a salted caramel, homemade cone it looks like, and then it's dunked in little chocolate bits. That is spectacular. Right, I'm gonna head home, get some sleep, be bright and ready for 12 PM tomorrow for another steak, which is apparently the top 10 in London. We'll see. Last stop is Cut at 45 Park Lane. Now, a few people have been saying this is the best steakhouse in London. Like hands down the best. So it's held in high regard. Loads of chefs come here, loads of celebrities, rappers, the whole lot. Cut at 45 Park Lane. Let's see how you are. What do you recommend? What's like...
Oh, I'm gonna bring you a meat board, don't you worry.
Oh, okay, we get a meat board. Let's go.
It's not all of the collection, but it gives you like a pretty good idea of all of the meats that we offer.
Adam! Hey! Let's go! How we doing? This is the guy.
This is the team of Cut 45 Park Lane. I think we're one of the only restaurants to serve Kagoshima fillet.
Yeah.
If you want to hold it, you can.
Okay.
This is one of the most expensive steaks in the UK.
Whoa.
A lot of the big restaurants, they serve the one tomahawk.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Australian Wagyu, this is the top grade. Japanese beef, you don't want too much of this seasoning. So you want to go quite a liberal seasoning on there and then sort of massage it in.
Oh, you really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to taste nuts.
This steak seasoning is the difference. Close your eyes, come here. Close your eyes. You're in Barbados.
Oh, you are.
Right, so we do have to put a touch of veg oil on this one just to get her going.
Yeah.
Rub it in.
Nice.
This one not so much, but it's got a lot
my God,
of
wow.
fat in there already. Perfect, I'm gonna get it down. We always dance, we always sing. Long years fucking time ago. Religious through and through. See, it looks burnt.
Yeah, okay.
It's not burnt, it's crust.
Okay.
That's it. That is perfect. In here,
Yep.
garlic, bay leaf,
Thyme.
and rosemary.
You're probably thinking, what the hell is happening? We've just come down into a kitchen. We know all the chefs. We're like this. We're like, hey, everyone's clapping. I met Adam on the train and he was like, oh, work at Cut. You should come in. I was like, all right, sounds good. I'll intro you to Elliot. And this is how we're here.
I was staring at you on the train. I was like, I know that man. I didn't know I was just so big on Instagram. I saw you
Wow.
on YouTube. I watch so many YouTube. Obviously,
Yeah.
food is my life.
Yeah.
It's my career. I was like, I'm going to say so.
Yeah.
Now I'm glad I did. Look.
Yeah, that's wicked. Now we're here.
I can't wait for you to try that.
No, mate.
It's going to blow your mind.
Just been offered a tour of the kitchen. Just met the head chef, Elliot. Legend. Legend. Also, what's this guy's name? Also, sorry, mate, what's your name?
Oh, Alvaro.
Harrison.
Harrison.
Alvaro.
Alvaro, or
Alvaro.
Al for short as well.
He's a G as well. Everyone's a G. Showed us the meat board. It's great. We're just looking at some of the prices of wine in here. 15 grand, 2 grand, 3 grand. Even the paper feels expensive. £39 a glass. Cheers to that. Tastes expensive. This is the Japanese Wagyu, this is the Australian, and this is the Irish. They're all sirloins. And before you go, it looks a bit burnt there, doesn't it? You saw from the kitchen, they put that seasoning on, they want that crust. It's been cooked perfectly in the middle. So all of these are Wagyus. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, this is against the rules. But we could not try them, could we? So they've given us chimichurri, their version of a steak sauce, a béarnaise, and then a peppercorn as well. We've got horseradish, cream spinach, which broke the egg in, fries, ketchup, and then the soy mushroom with peppers in there as well. I think it's now time to dig in. This is the Japanese Wagyu. Wagyu, as someone corrected me in the comments. We say Wagyu here. Oh, that cut's way too easy. Oh, you're tasting the fat. It just melts. Just gone. It's gone. You've got the char grill on there. I almost want to ask them for a bit of that seasoning. You can even see that glistening. Look at it wobble. It's even got a jiggle. We've got Australian up next. This looks a little bit less fatty, a little bit more meat. So if that's what you're into. This is more thick. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a thick texture, juicy. You don't want to get your teeth into it. The crust on this is way more intense than Quality Chop House. The flavour and the organicness of it, you can tell the meat that they source is just the best of the best. I'm going to go for the Irish. Now this is the hybrid that they've been talking about that is a blend of Australian and Japanese. Yeah. Oh my God. This Irish Wagyu is the one. Also, I hate to be the guy that's like hyping it up and be like, ooh, who's the best steak available? That's hard to beat. Also, just to reiterate that, nowhere in the UK does this steak. Nowhere. Now, I'm in my groove, man. Music's going, I'm kind of bopping my head a bit. Got a fry, a couple of chips. Some of the fries in the steak sauce that they've got here. I don't actually even know what to say. It's got like a bit of spice and a bit of kick to it, but it's smoky. That's the most unique steak sauce I've ever had. I kind of like it. Chimichurri on the steak there. See, I want a bit of chilli in there. Right, I'm gonna finish this up and then we'll chat more outside.
Oh my. Okay. We need to discuss. We're all in agreement it was the best. Yes. Cameraman has gone like that. Right, let's start with the good first. 100% the best steak we've had. The quality of the steak, most unbelievable we've had. Yes. The service, the environment, the people, it's like they were our best friends. And I just met them today for the first time. Elliot and Adam, if you want to go for a pint next week, let me know. I mean, I'll be getting a ginger beer, but on these videos, we've gone down to the kitchens and, it's great. You can go down there like, oh, hey, and you kind of feel awkward. We were straight in there. They were like, yeah, cut the steak up if you want, chuck it on the grill. We cooked a tomahawk. We don't even know where it went. We cut up the fillet steak. We were holding the Wagyu, throwing it about, playing a game of basketball with it. We could have been. The wine, spectacular. Give me 14 more of them right now. Okay, this is just too much good. We've got to talk about the bad. I mean, there's barely any bad. What's bad about it? The only two bad things, one the obvious, okay price. Yeah, we get ya. Elliot said the same. What do you expect? Got the best quality. We got to cut a steak that no one else in the UK has. The only thing, and this is me being super picky, put in a bit more chili in the chimichurri. That's it. This is literally it. And for that reason, we're giving it a 4.8. Oh, the cameramen are upset. They want it to be a 4.9 or 5. If I didn't order the chimichurri, it'd be a 4.9. There you go. Right, that's it. 4.8. It's the winner. The best steak is at Cut 45 Park Lane. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Peace out. Bye.